como león paso entre perros, se me quedan viendo pero no me muerden.
Chicoteados por toda la carretera, arriba de 180 por Sonora lo verán. En un pueblo llamado Santa Rosa la banda truena macizo para empezar a pistear. Unos plebes que les gusta la parranda, acompañados de mujeres muy hermosas, que le toquen sus corridos favoritos, rebeldes también cachorros, la parranda va a empezar.
Saca un toque pa' ponerlo bien, jajajaja.
Fendi. ¿Qué tal, madre? See? Another day indoors in bed rest. Got the music playing, puppies resting. Let's get into this video. Let's roll. What's up, guys? We're back. Another video. I know it's been quite a while, actually. Well, it's been about 7 days since my last upload, but I actually recorded that about a month ago, a little bit over a month ago. But anyways, I've been in bed rest. As I told you guys, I am paraplegic. Unfortunately, I can't be up for long periods of time due to the fact that I get bed sores if I'm up for a long time, which I do have one currently, and I am healing. The only reason why I'm in bed rest, I've been in bed rest for 4 weeks now, but I'm pushing, you know what I mean? Pushing, trying to get this going. But yeah, I mean, update, I got, as you guys saw, my female, she might be pregnant. We might be having puppies within another month. So you guys interested, you can go ahead and follow me on my kennel page over at SoCal Frenchie Creations. Go ahead and give us a follow if you're interested. I mean, we got puppies, all prices. It varies, you know what I mean, on DNA, on the color, and it varies on the gender. But we got a couple males. Give me a shout. Let's get right into this video. So yeah, big face. I haven't actually gone to Rosamond since the last upload. I need to go and take off that front clip. You know what I mean? Bring it back, get the front end, take it back. Well, you know, there's a lot more content There's a lot more content coming. There's a lot more content. I don't know why I want to say cotton candy, but anyways, there's a lot more content coming. I got a couple ideas coming up. You guys are gonna love it for sure. I guarantee. Just stay tuned, rock with me. Make sure you guys are following me. Turn on that bell notification and subscribe. Make sure you guys are subscribed. Again, if you guys don't know me, my name is, well, I go by Gordo, Sideways Gordo back in the days. I honestly, a lot of credit isn't given where it's due. I want to say, a lot of us had a big take in this truck scene, in the trucking game. But yeah, I mean, that's what I'm doing this for. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go ahead and shine light where it has to be shined at. You know what I mean? Give props to those that need to be given props, and let's keep rocking. You know what I mean? I'm gonna make a comeback for sure. And you guys are gonna witness it. For those that don't believe how I'm gonna come back, or for those that didn't believe that I was gonna come back, for those that have a doubt and want to know how, rock with me. Follow my journey. Make sure you guys are subscribed, and let's do this. Another story time. As I told you guys, I'm gonna be making a couple segments. I got a bunch of stories in the truck scene. You know what I mean? But this one, I'm gonna go ahead and make it specifically to La Nali. I'm gonna tell you guys exactly what happened. I mean, I get a lot of questions why I don't own that truck. I kind of mentioned it on the Nali video that I made from the previous owner. But I'll tell you guys, I mean, you guys want to know exactly what happened? This video is it. I'm gonna start from the beginning. Again, a lot of credit isn't given where it's due, like I had mentioned. A lot of this influence grew thanks to Texas. There's one video I forgot to mention in the last story time. There's one video that everyone seems to forget about. And honestly, that's the one video that influenced me into getting in the truck scene, you know what I mean? Seeing those trucks freaking haul ass. Let me show you guys real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and insert it right here. It's 3 minutes long, so just rock with me. Check out this video.
Echa uno, güey, echa uno, güey, echa uno, güey, echa uno, güey.
See what I mean? That's something we got back from Texas. You know what I mean? That I can say I was influenced by Texas trucks. They had the motors, they had the looks. Man, I wanted to, I wanted to, you know, I wanted to be a part of that too. So yeah, I made Big Face, and then now I'm talking about Nali, another build that took on, you know, that I took on. You know what I mean? Texas had a big influence. I remember when we started, we had a little beef going on, Texas versus Cali. They used to talk shit on our circles, on our circles that we used to fucking. Why the fuck does Cali always doing circles? Today, they're doing the same exact shit. You know what I mean? They pretty much inherited our sideways style. I mean, that's what we would call it. We're getting sideways. You know what I mean? I know I influenced a lot of people. I was one of the. Was I the first one? I want to say. Dare I say? I was the first one to do it in a truck. Perhaps. Who knows? As I had mentioned, back when Big Face was crashed and done with, I was done with the truck scene. I didn't. You know what I mean? I was bummed. I was just, you know, I didn't want to know nothing about trucks. But for some reason, they brought up Nali. I was like, what? Yeah, they're selling this truck. Fucking Toby's selling the truck. Hit him up. Nah, you're bullshitting. And I came across a post. That said for sale. You know what I mean? For sale. Fucking this much. I was like, what the? I couldn't find the post anymore. The picture that I had, but usually I have everything, but I couldn't find that one. So I hit him up, you know, hey, ¿qué onda, Toby? ¿Qué onda con la troca? I heard you're selling it. Remember, this truck, I had seen it back when I was 15. I seen it like this. You know? And now it was way different. It was why, everybody knew it as the Wilshire Street truck, you know, the Denali. And it was on 28s. It was fucking chingona. So I hit up Tubby about the truck, you know what I mean? And I told him, Simon, I want to go see it. He had it on 22s. So he had it on 22s. This how it sat. I mean, from there, shit, I had a couple funds. Had some funds saved up. It was either we paid cash. At this point, we were renting a house with my compadre. So, you know what I mean? We had a big priority. So at this point, it was either I buy the truck cash or, I get a loan and just do payments on it. I mean, same shit, right? Que no? Anyways, so that's what I did, to be honest. I didn't want to live in the truck, or, you know what I mean? So we got a loan out. Now keep this in mind. This is very important at the end. You know what I mean? I didn't have any credit, so I had to get a borrowed name, blah, blah, blah. You know how that goes. But yeah, boom, I got the loan and I took the truck home. I remember I took it home. And at that time, I was already kicking it with Bulls, I had already talked to Ozzy, to Polly at the time. And, I mean, they've been wanting me to be a part of Bulls since the get-go, but I was sticker slapped by Diablos, so I didn't, fuck it. I stayed there, and then boom, fucking, pues, if you go back to the Big Face story, that I left Diablos, and I said, well, fuck it, well, screw it, we'll rock with Bulls, and yeah, they posted me up. We had, we were chilling, we had barbecues, but I still didn't feel like Nali was mine, I needed my little sauce, my little touch, you know what I'm saying? So I hit up Garfield. If you guys know who Garfield is, he's very known in Orange County, one of the best in suspension work. I hit him up to drop my truck, you know what I mean? I wanted it super low. I wanted it as low as you can go without the step notch and what the kits allow you to, you know what I mean? Like, okay, yeah, I think you can do like a 5'8", perhaps. We'll see. So boom, took it to his shop. He started working, Last look, I was like, hell yeah, I'm gonna see how this one looks, And then throughout time, he sent me a picture of how it looked. Damn, it was like 2 inches off the ground, 3 at most. The front bumper was really low. And I was like, nah, I can't drive like this, So I put on 20s and took it to the first show. We rocked at the first show. Bulls, Fucking, we were everywhere, dude. Fucking animal, But again, the truck just didn't feel like it was mine. I still needed to do stuff to it. Or, me. If you know me in the truck scene, my trucks never looked the same. My trucks were always unique. They were different. So my mind was always working, I was like, yeah, ¿qué lo hace? So I started taking it apart. Took it completely apart. All of it. I mean, you name it, And at this point, I was undecisive if I should do the HD or the cow hood. Everyone had an HD hood on the Sierras, and I don't know. It looked cool. It was cool, but everyone had it, Everyone had a fucking HD. So fuck it, screw it. I said I'm gonna go with I'm gonna change it to the cow hood, and color match it completely. Color matched it. Color matched the grill. Color matched the lights, dude. It came out. It looked completely different, dude. It looked like a Power Ranger, like the White Ranger. See, I'm serious. Look at it. It just stood out. It looked completely different. You know what I mean? And yeah, I mean, I was everywhere rocking. Big face. I keep saying Big Face. Nali was everywhere. It was known. Pictures everywhere. Bulls, meats. Lo que digas, So then one time I was pulling into my driveway and boom, it ripped off the freaking front bumper because of how low I was. What up, guys? I'm going to interrupt this quick segment. And Yep, I'm gonna go ahead and make a plug. I got a 3-sticker bundle going on for $12.50. Own all 3 stickers right here. If you guys want to support me, I figured since it is gonna take some time for me to build up my audience, get 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watch time hours. It's gonna take me some time to even get paid off of those videos. You know what I'm saying? Not only that, but most of my videos are copyrighted because of the music I use. I prefer to use, some good music. Eventually, these videos won't count, but I am plugging this sticker pack. If you guys want to support me, they're $5 each. If you don't want to buy all 3, they're $5 each, or you can cop all 3 for $12.50 and be a part of my journey. I appreciate you guys rocking with me, and keep enjoying the video. I was like, nah, I gotta, but estaba empinadita, it was like lifted up from the back more. So whatever, good thing it was just a bumper cover. So we put it back on, kept rocking. I was everywhere again, rocking with bulls, putting it out there, putting the name, I was every Paris, all the homies, New Mexico would come, Arizona, I just tried to, put bulls out there, and it got so big in Orange County and just LA, we look like this. And that was bad, dude. I mean, it was one of the best times, you know what I mean? At this point, we were all together. I remember we were at a meet, and some people were upset, because I guess you can, I wouldn't say I'm a club hopper, but I mean, I joined another club, you know what I mean? And a lot of people were upset. They thought I betrayed them or something. I don't know. People took this shit as a gang. Almost. You know what I'm saying? But nevertheless, I didn't let that faze me. I was like, whatever. Tunes came. Tunes he's affiliated trucking now, but he was from Diablos back then. Or was he Cali Street Trucks? I don't know, but he was working with Monzo. But they were upset. They were really upset. And I remember at the time, the truck looked good, but it was completely stock. It was a 4.8. And Tunes comes like, hey, I'll run you. I was like, fool, chill. My shit's stock as fuck. Remember this point, because later down the line, it's gonna matter. You know what I mean? But he called me out, and this fool he took me by like fucking a train length, 18-wheeler lengths. Gacho. There was no video. There was a video, but I don't know. I couldn't find it no more. Usually I find everything, but I couldn't find it. So yeah, así quedó. He me puso una arrastrada, and that was it. I remember I got to this one spot. I forgot what it was at, but at this point, I had lowered the truck more from the back, about 1.5 inches. So it sat at a 10.5 in the back. So it was a 6 up front, 10 in the back. Y me metí a un driveway. I ripped out the whole freaking roll pan. When it ripped off, it broke the bed a little bit. I was like, hell no. You're not doing this to me right now. You know what I mean? You're not doing this. Y sí, valió madre. Oh well, so I'm like, I'm gonna take it as a sign, I'm gonna add the Intimidator wing, flush it, and just make it smooth. Take off the plastics from the bed. That's something I usually do. So I took off the plastics from the bed and made it smooth and molded on the wing. And I was looking at it, I'm like, I remember I had an idea of putting on a 3-piece window in the back. But I didn't want just a normal 3-piece window, right? I wanted something acá exclusivo, something exótico. So then I seen a Titan window from the Nissan Titans. I'm like, that's a badass fucking window. Does it fit? Started measuring, and it, to me, the ojo, it looked like it fit. I'm like, fuck it. So I took a hammer and I shattered the window. Worst mistake of my life. Don't ever shatter your window, guys. If you guys are replacing the rear window on your single cabs or any truck, make sure you guys take them off normal, you know? Because damn, that's a mission, bro. And not only that, but te puedes cortar. Era un pedo. So I estaba, boom. Le puse la Titan window. This I looked right there. Bam. Woo-wee. It looked nice, bro. So then, nomás que lo que no me gustaba de los shops, the only thing about shops that I don't like is that they take forever. And whoever is in the truck scene and knows about shops, man, they take their toll, you know? One thing is never pay a shop in full. Never ever pay a shop in full. That's all I can tell you. Never pay a shop in full. Dale su parte, hey, ¿sabes qué? Pues ocupo mi camioneta, te la doy ya que la acaben, you know? That's how you go. That's how you go about it with shops. But yeah, it pretty much lived in the shop its whole life. To be honest, I didn't drive it much. Again, because it was stock and I was just working on aesthetics, you know? Tried on different billets. You know what I mean? Finally, they... De tanto que me la llevaba, because I was so impatient, they painted the bed, you know? They primered it. Y así, todo me la llevé. So it looked white, whatever's. Tried on a couple more other billets. Y sí.
Chill.
After so long, they changed shops y todo. Boom, la pintaron completita, you know? Salió freshly painted. Fresh, like completely fresh. And I mean, at that point, you know what I mean? Shit, I mean, look at it. It looked flawless, bro. You know what I mean? Parecía de, no. I took a lot of pride in my vehicles, you know? Like the way I would bust them out. But yeah, I mean, at this point, I was making up time, you know, the lost time. That it was just sitting and you know what I mean? I was everywhere, like I told you. Donde quiera. And then at this point, I had seen a post of Sunday Fun Day 2, right? That there was gonna be a Sunday Fun Day, so whatever. I was still fucking rocking. Oh, it's my phone. I was still, you know, going up and down. I was everywhere. I visited Raceline. I thought about some wheels. I would leave my truck posted everywhere, you know what I mean? And boom, I thought about Sunday Funny too. I'm like, hey, well that's it. That's what show. There's gonna be a burnout pit. This is my chance, you know? This is me. That's where we're gonna head to. Boom, we visited Raceline again. Put it in order for wheels. They gave us a tour, as you guys can see right here.
Yeah.
So this is double polish, right? Double brush. Brush.
When we placed the order, they were tripping, you know? They were tripping because I had ordered colored billets. They're like, what the hell? Why you getting them black? Why you want them black for? I'm like, dude, just give me my billets, you know? I want them that color and that's it. I had other thoughts, you know? Like, my mind was just running the show. How am I gonna look different, you know? And at the time, my boy Ramon from Woodblock Customs, he's like, hey, well, let's do the suspension. I mean, you're gonna head over there, you know what I mean? And you're gonna get wheels, might as well fucking shorten up diff and, you know what I mean? I'm like, let's do it. Freshly painted, I mean, we left it at his house, took off the bed. My boy got to work, you know? We started working, as you guys can see right here. So while he was doing that, I'm like, pretty much we're redoing the whole truck again. It's already painted. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna need power behind it too. You know what I mean? I'm like, screw it. I'm gonna make this truck a beast. We're gonna go balls out. I was able to get a hold of Big Face's old mortar and engine and the engine and tranny, and I did everything on my driveway. I took the truck home after suspension. I took it home. At this point, the differential was blown. You know what I mean? So I couldn't drive it how I wanted. But I'm like, well, since I'm gonna redo everything, I'm gonna just swap out everything. We did everything on my driveway. We took out the mortar. We took out everything, you know? Julio helped me actually that time. When it was done, bro, and we did the first start, jeez, man. I wouldn't let the neighbors rest. I had it on a couple times. You know what I mean? So while we sent out the differential to get shortened and fixed, I'm like, what else can we do? What else can we do to this truck? And at that time, I remember I had gotten an HD hood for Ramon. He just had it there. I'm like, fool, why don't we just add the cow hood on top? Se quedó pensando, fuck it, let's do it. So then we took it, and we ran with it, fool. He skinned it, he tacked it, and put it on top of the HD, you know, and it looked bad. When I was seeing him doing it, I was like, shh, that looks bad. Took it home, put it on the truck right away. Hija de su puta madre. It looked bad, bro. That motherfucker looked bad. It was unique, you know? To me, it was unique. Nadie lo tenía. So, así quedó. Boom. Quedó with HD cow hood. And at this point, we're just waiting for the differential. And me acuerdo nomás abría el garage, bro, y nomás me quedaba viendo. I'm like, this looks completely insane, you know? Like it just sitting there, like fuck, this is gonna be a beast right here. Like I knew what I had created. You know what I mean? The diff was done. I'm like, well, I'm gonna take it out for a spin. You know what I mean? I'm gonna test it out. So I remember I went to Hank's to show him the build because he had sponsored me on tires at Stereo Boulevard. So I went to show him the truck. And when I showed him it, I mean, on the way it was kind of slipping, not much, but I was like, there's something wrong with the truck. Y cuando salí del Stereo Boulevard, del driveway, you can hear it right here. No cambió gear. It wouldn't change gear. I'm like, damn, the tranny's messed up. And at this point, we were just a couple days from the show, you know, and the truck wasn't working. I'm like, damn, the truck was just not working. And I remember I received a picture of the wheels. Then, you know, and then I think that day when the tranny was slipping, I received the picture as well. You know, I put the truck away. My mind was just running. I'm like, what am I gonna do now? What am I gonna do? I mean, fuck, you know? So then I had seen everyone was going to V's transmissions, you know? So I'm like, And I seen that he was gonna go. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna call V. You know, honestly I didn't have the money for brand new tranny. I didn't have the money for, you know what I mean? Just to go and buy it, to be honest. I'm being frankly honest. And I hit up Don Victor. I'm like, hey, what's up, V? Hey, this is Gordo. I don't know if you heard of him. Oh, see, I've heard of you. Oh, well, check this out. I'm not asking you for a free tranny or anything. My tranny's out. And the show's in a couple days and I want to make it. I got $1,000. Blah, 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 blah. Well, can we, you know? He's like, tráeme la mañana. Tráeme la mañana que tengo una transmisión para ti. I was like, what? Serio? Yeah. Shh. Say less, you know? Say less. So then, boom, que nos ganchamos la traila the next day. Se gancha la traila. You know? We took it to Raceline to pick up the wheels and show them the build as well. And que me dan un big ass sticker. I remember Chuck was his name. Chuck gave me a big old sticker, you know? Big ass sticker of Raceline to put it in the front windshield. I was like, damn, well, yeah, I'll rock it, you know? Se lo puse and it looked nice. And well, I had put it on before, right? So I took it to show it to them. And I'm like, oh yeah, it looks nice, whatever. Ya, se la llevé a Don Victor. And, you know, llegando ahí, la bajamos and I put the wheels next to it para ver cómo se miraba, you know? Y sí, like, I'm like, yeah, but I think it's gonna miss something. So Victor ya la metió, la subió, opened up the tranny. Come to find out that the clutches were worn, you know, they were gone. And not only that, but a couple other things in the tranny, you know. Pero yeah, they were gone. Y boom, que le mete la new tranny Don Victor. You know, I remember. And off we go. How we go home without test driving it. We didn't test drive it. We took it back home. Freaking, I'm gonna go drop it off on my pad, leave it right here. We'll get the wheels, we can tune it, but aquí te la llevas. So, So then, so we took it home, ¿verdad? Took it around with Ramon said, leave it right here so we can finish whatever. Y pues they were finishing the body work on the hood. We're waiting for that. And then the pinstripe, and they tuned it, OTS tuned it, but at a point where it just stays on, you know? An idle tune. We didn't finalize it. So we tried on the wheels, and the next day we had to put meats on it. So cuando me llevé los wheels to my house, in my room, and I brought them out, I'm like, just something's missing, you know? These wheels are not gonna stand out at all. At all. So my boy Sosa hooked me up. He wrapped it up. He put the tires that Hank sponsored me on, and they were Lionhearts. They were cool tires, you know. Only one pair, and that's all I needed, to be honest. So wrapped it in me, and when I saw it with the tires, I'm like, I know what I'm gonna do to him. I needed my sauce, you know, I needed my touch. So then I taped it up, and then we painted that same day. At this time, it was a day before the show. It was April 18, I remember. April 18. The show was the next day. Y aquí estábamos pintando los pinches rines. Así quedó, ira. So then, for some reason, the tranny blew again. It wasn't working. It wasn't going into gear. And I hit up Don Victor again. He's like, oh, pues tráemela. Aquí tengo otra transmisión. The day before the show, I remember I showed up at Don Victor's shop at 10:35 p.m. He got it up, started freaking, you know, putting on the new tranny. Again, no test drive, because we were on a crunch time, right? We got back to the shop like around 11:30. This is where I seen Fats. You know, we're all getting ready. Crunch time again. And we still needed, since I had dropped it and since we had done the suspension, there was a step notch now. So the bed still needed to get cut for the step notch. That, I mean, we didn't, you know what I mean? We didn't get that far. So I remember my boy AB was saying, oh, we'll bring it. You know what I mean? Bring it to the shop in the morning. We'll take care of you. We'll rock with you and we'll cut the bed. You can use one of the libs. You know, I'll let you borrow the space. I was like, hey, fucking A, you're a homie, dog. Y Simon, I was so anxious and so worried that I wasn't gonna wake up or anything. At this time, it was like 1 a.m, right? And I still had to drive home. So I'm like, nah, I'm not driving home. I'm gonna drive to the shop. I'm just gonna wait right there. I don't care. I'm gonna wait at his shop. He said he gets there at 6 a.m. So I'll just sleep outside right there. So aquí voy, and exactly in this picture I parked. It was 5:04 a.m. 5 in the morning, and I was waiting for AB to come. Damn. So ahí vamos, we're waiting for AB, and ya llegó. We start cutting the bed, boom, we set it on, así quedó. You know, we're test fitting. Quedó chingona, quedó bien.
Ya.
And then by 10:36 a.m., yeah, it was 10:36. And I'm like, I gotta go, you know, the show. At this point, everyone was rolled in already. Everyone was parked. And it was 10:36 a.m. and I was ready to test driving right here. Boom. I was taking off, you know. And then I stopped by at the homie Adrian's pad, you know, just to go wash my ass and wash the truck. He got a little video of me taking off right here. I mean, I was getting caught slipping almost everywhere on the way, you know, because, I mean, it looked different. The truck looked different, as I told you guys. Y boom, yeah, I was on my way to fucking Lake Elsinore, you know, Sunday Fun Day 2, driving the truck. The truck was running smooth and good. I drove it all the way over there. Y llegamos. I was one of the last ones. And I showed up like around 12-ish. Y they still let me in. Right under the race line booth. Boom. Que llegamos, you know? And you know, and then it was time to rock. It was time to, you know, hey, as soon as I showed up, I'm like, fuck, Gordo, let's go to the pit. I'm like, hold on, let me chill for an hour, you know? I was mostly worried that the truck wasn't gonna fucking perform. I had done a couple burnouts before I got there, but as you guys saw, nothing serious, you know? And the truck wasn't tuned, keep in mind. So yeah, it was time to rock the show. You know, it was one of the reasons why I had built this truck, you know, for this moment, for this time at the show, you know. And it was my time to shine. So boom, okay, I pull up to the pit. And here comes Sideways Gordo. Check it out.
Move back, back it up, back it up, back it up, back it up. Woo! All right, ready? Back up, here comes Sideways Gordo. Ready, guys? Go. Little ball Sideways Gordo for nothing.
I even had like a view from the GoPro inside. Yeah, and I kept doing my thing. There were so many pictures, different videos of Nali just doing her thing, like I said. And that day I received endless amount of love, bro. I mean, everyone was rocking with Nali, bro. Everyone that was there wanted to see what I had built, you know. And yeah, I mean, pictures told it all. And then when I was in the pit, I was even booed. You guys can hear right here what closer. You guys saw it on the video back in the past, but when I won, I was even booed. This is one of the videos. You know, here, let me show you when I won first place. Right here. I was booed, you know what I mean? Everyone was booing. And I remember when when I finished and I was going by the side where the people were booing me, after that, all of them were trying to get my attention. I was like, esa la verga. You know, they were trying to say what's up as I passed by. Váyanse la verga. Anyways, it was a good turnout. I won first place, trophy and everything. Sideways King, like I said, I'm gonna win Sideways King, you know? And I did, and I won it. But at that time, I had told Don Victor that the tranny wasn't, you know, no iba a aguantar, that it was going to blow. It didn't even have 100 miles on it when, you know what I mean? It's like, no worries. If it blows, I'll give you a 4080. That's simple. If it doesn't hold up, that means you're making power, you need a bigger tranny. I was like, all right, cool. Say less. Y sí, tronó. I was just hoping it made it back home, you know, because it kept on whining when I was doing the sideways, my stunts and everything. I just hoped it made it back home. And it did, you know. I was only handicapped at this moment, you know, with only 3 gears. Now remember, so I go home, right? Everything was good. Driving home. And as I'm getting home at night, I remember I still dipped a little bit. And as I'm getting home at night, at that moment on the light on Warner and Bristol, I remember I was getting home and I saw Tunes. I saw Tunes truck, Sucia, pasando en vergüenza. And then it was going down Warner towards Fairview, right? So then I'm like, fuck that. I was on Bristol, so I bust a bitch. And at this point, like I said, I was handicapped. I only had 3 gears. So I was trying to catch up. Long story short, I couldn't find Tunes no more, you know what I mean? I think he went left on Fairview and I went right on Fairview. And I don't know, I just couldn't find this nigga, you know what I mean? I wanted my rematch. Because remember, he had fucking, ya me había arrastrado. And I called him. Hey, where you at? He's like, I'm already home, fool. I saw you. I was like, no, man, you got to, fool, you were fucking scooting then, bro. You were running from me. Anyways, I want my rematch, fool. You know what I mean? I'm right here right now. I want my rematch. I don't care. No, there's no public. There's nobody around. Just you and I. Give me my run. And I'm handicapped. I told him, I only got 3 gears, bro. Let's run it. And then, you know, I'm like, I only got 3 gears, bro. Head up. You know what I'm saying? Kyle. Like, all right, cool. I'll be there in 30 minutes. All right, cool. Y ahí estamos, you know? Chilling. I was waiting for him at Jack. I remember he got there. Oh, so where are we running? Oh, let's go to the street. Yeah, we're dipping, right? As we were dipping, I honestly didn't think there was going to be any footage. I wasn't recording. And then I didn't think no one was going to see us. But what do you know? Ivan. Ivan, the main head from Bulls now.